everyone, it's Adele and April from Just Say Scrap with Close to My Heart, and we are here with Technique Tuesday number 108. So we are back with our vinyl today, but we are going to be actually layering today.
Yes, with the regular vinyl and the glitter vinyl.
Yeah, so we're gonna go have fun and show you all about it. So if you can see here, we have been using our white heat transfer vinyl to write out Just Say Scrap on this purple shirt. So we have actually been doing this as a demo with our Cricut EasyPress over our weekends that we've been vending. So under pressure, doing well. So Mom has done this. We did exactly what we showed you last week with the letters. We used the weeding tool, weeded them out, and then we put them on the shirt, we cut them out. But now we're going to explain some of the new Cricut images from Close to My Heart.
Okay, so this is one of our new digital art pieces.
Ooh, digital art.
So you can download those if you purchase them from our website. They're $1 a piece, but if you get the bundle, it's $7.95, and the bundle has 10 images. So you're saving yourself a couple of bucks if you do the images, and the images are really cute. So we're on Design Space, and here I'm gonna press the little green button that says Make It, and it's gonna bring us to a cutting mat showing all the different pieces for the white. And then there's a mat for the black and the red, but we are going to use gold instead of red.
So she's going to edit some of these images around, and then we will be back. You can see how little bit of space is in there. You can put your finger in there.
So we moved all of these little pieces together. They were spread out along the whole top of the mat.
But we're doing this to save vinyl. So if you think you can do this and you're skilled and you'll be able to cut them out, which I'm going to do before we actually put it down, do it. It won't hurt you. So.
Right, because each piece has to be cut individually, so it's put on the shirt individually.
So we are going to cut these 3 pieces of vinyl. So we're doing white, black, and then gold, which Mom has in red. But we're going to figure that out.
Well, the original digital art is in red.
Yes. So we're going to cut these and we'll be back. Okay, so we realized that we did not actually mirror image it. So we're just going to flop these around to kind of show you what we did. But on the reverse end. Oops. Get up there, circle.
Yes, when you're working with the vinyl,
super easy.
The glitter vinyl, especially the iron-on, you need to put things in mirror image. So that
the heart didn't do anything, so watch. I'm going to mirror image the heart. It stays exactly the same. The camera, though, because of its little thing on top, it's going to move sides. So you want to make sure it's on mirror. It's not as important with images like this because you're still going to be able to line them up. But if you want them to look how it is on your Cricut mat, you're going to want to mirror image them. Words, it's very, very, very important that it's on mirror.
Yes. Otherwise, you'll have backwards letters.
But if you wanted to do 2 different cameras with the little click, the button on either side, mirror one and don't mirror the next. For sheet 1, we are set to premium vinyl, and Mom's going to cut. So this is also set to premium vinyl, and we're going to start to cut it.
Just takes a couple of minutes for the computer to talk to it.
Seconds, not minutes.
Seconds.
What were you going to say?
Oh, it just takes a couple of seconds for it to read, and then it cuts. See how fast that was? And then you unload it. And your image, I don't think you could, oh, maybe you can. A little bit.
Okay, so now we're going to go on to the glitter. All right, so with my skill, do you see this is a piece of the bride tribe that we did last week? Do you see how tiny that is? So I'm going to load this up. And how we know exactly where the heart is going to come out is because on your computer screen, you have the mat. And you kind of just put your arrow over that. Do you see how it is within 2 inches? So that is exactly what we did on the Cricut mat. So now back to the Cricut. You can see that we are within that 2 inches. And because the bottom of the heart is going to come to a point, I didn't need it to completely fill that out. So hit cut. And we are going to watch the Cricut's magic. Perfect. All right, so thanks to my awesome friend Megan for this awesome light box that we have now. So as you can see on here, I just had to find the spot, but with the light box, it's actually gonna be less on your eyes too. And with our weeding tool, I'm actually just following around, and I'm gonna need my scissor, but it's super, super easy to find where you're going with this. And then that is the heart that I just created, or we just created, excuse me. So do you see how nicely that cut on our extra piece? So I'm gonna cut that off. This is gonna be cut out, and I'm also going to weed the rest of them. All right, so we also put our vinyl onto light grip mats. It's up to you, that's personal preference, but we find it's a lot easier to pull it off after. So I don't know, Mom, if you can get in there close, but you can kind of see the light is shining through some of these spaces. So if you see something like that, it's really easy to just take your grip here and pull through. So I punctured a hole in the extra vinyl, but that's totally fine because it's extra. Okay, sometimes it's even easier if you can see around your cutting. Just cut it out. And then it's easy to just pull the weeding. Sorry, I was interrupted by a phone call, but you can see it literally just pulled right off. So super easy, and now this is all set.
Okay, so we just want to show you how you can get from the Close to My Heart website.
Make sure you're on Shopping with the Del Valle Advisor. Very top.
Yes, and going to the Cricut link.
So this is what I showed you last week with photos.
Yes, so right down here is the Cricut link, and since we are now Cricut affiliates, that will bring you right to Cricut. It will bring you directly to the Close to My Heart cartridges.
There are 13 items.
Yes, there
This
are.
is the new one. I am so excited to work with this. It's called Complete Creativity, and it is basically full layouts and pages and cards, and it is so awesome.
Yes, it is. Okay,
I just got distracted.
I'm going to go into the search bar up here, and I'm going to type in heat. Whoops, did I write? Yeah. Heat transfer guide. Oh no. Okay, so what? If that happens, you just have to go to help. When you sign on to Cricut, you hit the Cricut EasyPress FAQs on the how-tos, and then the Cricut EasyPress recommended settings. And then here, I'm sorry, it's a little bit complicated, but there's the heat guide. You're going to put your heat transfer material in, and then you're going to put your base material. So we are going to click on Iron On Designs. And then our base material is going to, no, it's not cardstock. We are going to do, you're going to check your t-shirt to find out what material it is. And I believe the t-shirt we are using is
Cotton
poly. So it is, it's 50-50, so it's a cotton poly blend.
Woohoo! And then we are using the EasyPress mat. Excuse me, losing my voice.
Yes,
Okay.
and then you're going to apply. So it's going to tell you to set your EasyPress at 340 degrees, and you're going to set it for 30 seconds. Now, in the directions, you preheat it for 5 seconds. You preheat your material before you lay down your design. And then once you do that, you're going to heat it at 30 seconds.
We will show you that.
We will show you.
So we forgot to tell you that you also have to look at this little part here, because you need firm pressure like my mom said, but you also want a cool peel. So that means once we actually put the press onto it, we have to make sure that it is cold before we actually pick off that extra plastic piece. So,
Okay.
Are you ready to go?
Yes, I am. I just wanted to show you the dials on here. Well, not dials, but the buttons. So this is the on-off button here. This button up here is the temperature gauge. So you press that once, and you see how the temperature is blinking. So you can now either, didn't do it fast enough, you could either increase or decrease the temperature, we want it set at the 340, so I'm going to leave it there and press it again. Oh, and now it's telling me that it's at the temperature it's supposed to be at. This little watch here, you press that, and your 5 seconds, you can increase that and decrease it. And we want it back at 5 seconds because we want to preheat our project here. And it's blinking, so you just press the little clock and it goes back. And now what you do is you just, the EasyPress has its own stand, which is heat resistant. So you keep it on your heat resistant stand. You do not want to put this on anything else.
And she has the all-purpose mat on here.
Close to my heart, all-purpose mat. It's the non-slip side down. And I am just gonna heat up this area for 5 seconds. So I'm gonna put it down and I'm gonna press the little Cricut guy and I'm gonna hold this down for 5 seconds.
And like we said, that we are on the Cricut mat. So there is a heat mat, which we will show you at the end.
Right, so you just wanna heat up your materials slightly. So first thing we have to do is put the camera on there. And we're gonna place that down. And we're going to do the process over again. And this time we are going to hold it down for 30 seconds.
So that means she's got to
change the time to up to 30 seconds. And then we're going to take the press and put it down on the project. Press the little Cricut guy and we're waiting for 30 seconds. Okay, so 30 seconds is up. I'm putting it back on the stand, and we are going to take this off, and it's very hot. So don't touch that like I just did.
And don't melt anything else that you're on.
No. So it's a cool peel, so we have to let this stay
oh,
for
see,
a
look,
second.
that's the mat that I was showing you.
Oh, there. Yes, this is the Cricut mat that you use to protect your surfaces.
It's basically exactly like an ironing board.
Yes.
But it's a lot easier to use than getting out an ironing board.
Right. Okay, so now this is cool enough for us to peel up. So we're just going to take one in and...
I can smell the heat from the press.
Peel it up. And there we have the base for our camera.
That is so cool.
And with the design that we're going to do, we have to layer some more colors. So we're going to layer on the white and the gold. The gold glitter has to be done last because it's a glitter, and you can layer flat vinyl on top of flat vinyl on top of flat vinyl, but you cannot layer on top of glitter. Mm-hmm. Okay, so we're gonna
set up the camera. Right. So we did layer all of the pieces onto the black. As you can see, some of the plastic parts are slightly overlapping, but we made sure that we cut everything so that the vinyl itself is onto the black. So,
and now we're going to place this on top again. Our EasyPress is all set, and we could just go down for the 30 seconds and hit this little guy. All right, so things are cooled down, and now we're just going to peel it off.
Do you see how easy this is coming off? It's staying right onto the other matte vinyl, which is so cool. And we've just got the heart left after this.
Yes, and since that's glitter, remember, that's the last thing to go on. So now we're ready.
All right, lay that heart down.
Whoops. So we're going to put the heart right in the middle.
So as you can see, we actually switched around the design file. So it calls for a red heart, but we didn't think that that was going to look good on the purple shirt. So we switched it to the gold glitter, but you could change the whole entire design around. So just like you would normally do on Cricut Design Space, you can change all of those colors around and make it your own.
That's right.
So here she goes for the final step.
All right, so now our final piece is done, and I'm just gonna peel this off.
It comes off so easy.
And our design is complete, but in order to seal everything up, we are going to change the time back down to 5 seconds. We're going to put our
Hope I'm not making you dizzy by doing that.
our protective mat back over here. And in the directions, they tell you to heat the front and the back of your project. So we're going to start with the front. And I'm going to press the little guy. It's a little slippery when you put it on here, but just try to keep it steady. So that's 5 seconds
We
on
do
the front.
suggest using the all-purpose mat instead of a towel or anything like that we did the other day. It is a lot easier. And you can also see through it so you can see what you're doing.
And on this one, we're just heating up the back now.
Also, this is the Cricut EasyPress 2. We do have the EasyPress Mini, which we will also be showing you within the next few weeks as well.
Well, no, it's not the mini. We have all 3 sizes. So.
Ooh, we have 3 sizes. Okay, so we're going to be showing you a lot.
Yes.
So, want to hold up your new t-shirt? Yeah.
There we go. It's all done.
So, woohoo, we're ready for our weekend. Just got to make my shirt next. And that is Technique Tuesday. So we hope you enjoyed. I think this is awesome how this shirt came out.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe if you keep watching for the outtakes, we're going to show you how we took some of the little vinyl and put it on the sleeve here. So just showing you our extra vinyl.
Keep watching.
All right, we'll see you next Tuesday. Bye. When this looks, it says just say scrap.
12 o'clock.
Egg!
Bop. Bop. Oh, they're not doing it today.
It's not a foghorn.
Ooh.
So, do you see how awesome this shirt looks? This is how... Stealing her seat.
You're stealing my seat.
I stole it.
Stole it.
Do, 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 do.
Is vinyl with iron-on design. Sorry.
We keep talking about how that extra vinyl that you pull off maybe could be used. So we are also going to attempt, this is the glitter vinyl that we pulled off with the heart. We're going to attempt to actually put this onto a transfer sheet and put it on our sleeve. You can see that there's a little cut in it, but we're going to try and line it up so that's not seen, and we'll show you how it goes. Over here.
Here's the tiny one. This 6-inch mat, and oops, we gotta put it back up.
This is a test. If it works, you can try it at home.
If not,
Don't try it at home.
don't try it at home.
Ah, dropping vinyl.
Don't touch that. It's very hot.
Flip it. Oh, it came. Did you get that?
Yeah, I did.
I took that with it.
Yes, it did. But
It worked.
it worked.
Ow, don't touch.
No, don't touch.
Cool. That was just with the extra. I had cut out the heart around the heart that we did, and then this was just the
The piece.
piece of the camera. So just overlaid it on. Huzzah, it worked. I think that was
Yay.
cool.